Hey guys, it's War Dove here. I thought maybe we'd have just a little bit of a chill night tonight on the channel. I might do a reading from my book here, and then maybe play a little guitar, chill out with you guys, and just see where the stream takes us. So, the reading I'm about to do is from my book, The Broken Mirror of Memory. It's available on Amazon. And this particular piece is about a CH-47 crash called Red River 44. My unit was invited to be part of a dignified transfer ceremony for their remains. And it's something you don't forget. Let's just put it that way. No matter what my politics on war are, and I'm a pro-peace person, I truly am, when you see the sacrifice that those wonderful human beings, those beautiful men and women, were willing to make for something they believed in, you can't help but be in awe of their awesomeness, their beauty, and it was just something that stays with me. It's something that's never going to leave me. And this is called Stuck in These Boots. I just can't put those men away in boxes. Sand whips by us, and it feels like a cold night. It must be 65 degrees. We stand erect, at perfect attention. Our shadows are carried in boxes. They are men who we might not have liked in life. We don't even know their names at present. But here we stand, our bodies aching from holding that same hand salute. The flag-draped coffins, red, white, and blue, the chaplain offers prayer. How the fuck did we get here? I feel stuck in my boots and I want out. That should be me in that box. I know it. I can never live it down. I can't move. So I'll just stand here, saluting, on this tarmac, in the middle of the night, for the rest of my life. And that's how war affects people, folks. That's just a small snippet of, stuff that happens. And maybe, myself, it's because I'm more sensitive than others. I don't know. I'm not saying I'm better, but maybe I just have a little more emotion, and it truly does affect me every day. And it's hard to live it down. You can't live down surviving a war. Sometimes you feel like you should have been in their place because they might accomplish something that you could never possibly accomplish in your life. They might have done something so great, and here you are in your ordinariness. It's something that's just very strange. But thank you so much for being a sort of online therapist for me. It's very interesting. It's an interesting experience, this life. It truly is. It's very strange. It can be very macabre. But in the end of it, in the real truth of it, I think there's beauty. A poet once said, "Give me beauty, give me truth." And that's really how I feel about life deep down. There's really a lot of beauty in the world. I'll do one more reading, and then maybe we can jam a little. I don't know. And this one's just called God. God is everywhere. He is that last inch you cling to so desperately. In your midnight hours, when your soul shivers, hearing the wolf howling in the forest. Virgil went and I followed him, midway through my life's journey, when I found myself lost in a dark wood. Sickness and struggle come and go. You float like driftwood on a pond, keeping faith with the current, longing for dry land. Simply abide and get by. And you know, that's really all we're going to do, folks. All we can do in this life is just abide and get by. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's really hard. Excuse me. And if you're in that spot right now, you know, if you're in a really hard spot, because I get in some really hard spots where I just get real down and real depressed. And I just want to encourage you, if you're in that place right now, that it's gonna pass. You know, our emotions are like waves coming up to shore. Eventually, they crash and they can feel really big at the time. You know, they can feel really big at the time. And then they subside, go out, and our emotions rejoin the ocean that really is our consciousness. They come and they go. Sometimes you're happy, sometimes you're sad, sometimes there's a storm. And, you know, if you're in that place right now and you just stumble upon this video and you're not just one of my friends watching it to support the channel, which I so appreciate, you know, if you're just a stranger and you stumble upon this and you're having a difficult time, I just want to encourage you. You know, you can reach out to me at WarDoveForPeace on Twitter if you want to talk. I mean, I want to be here for every human being on this planet. I really do. I want to offer everyone that I can my support and my love. And that's really the goal of my life. That's the only worthwhile goal I can think of anymore, because living in this profit motive driven society is really tough. It's a strange system we got here. And sometimes I wish it could be different. But I think we have to be that spark of joy and kindness in the world to other people, you know? Like, if you see a homeless person and you're going to judge them because of their addiction or say, oh, you know, he's just a deadbeat, whatever. Try not to do that. You know, go up to them as long as you feel safe, you know, and buy them a cup of coffee. Talk with them, encourage them. What I try to tell people is, hey man, just remember, even if I can't give them any money or I can't give them any change, what I try to do is just say, hey man, there's so much value in you, you know? Or hey miss, you know, there's so much value in you. There's so much truth and meaning. I can see God shining out from your eyes. And just give them something to hold on to, because they may have nothing to hold on to in this whole world. Just try to be a beacon of hope for other people. I genuinely believe if enough human beings were just kind to each other, I think we have a better world almost immediately. I really do. Sometimes we get in bad moods. You know, it happens. But if we cultivate that inner sense of compassion and kindness to our fellow creatures, and it includes animals, you know, if we just make that kindness and compassion a part of ourselves, and it's a process, man, trust me. It's a process to make that part of your core. It really is. It's something I'm still working on, but it's something I really want to encourage in others, because there's just too much hate in this world, man. There's too much hate in this world, and I'm tired of it. I really am. Because deep down, we're just human beings trying to live our lives. I mean, isn't life hard enough? But then you want to take on hatred of some, you know, particular trait or group or religion or, you know, political set. You know, these large institutions that we as individuals are a part of can be so overbearing. They take over our personality. And that's really just kind of scary, man. Just chill. It's going to be all right. We're just monkeys riding a rock, literally. I mean, we could be too much yeast in a jar, overflowing. I really think that's what the earth is. There's so many of us now. Our population has certainly been low, or as low, as I believe 200,000. I heard in one figure in college, I really don't remember, but there was a mass extinction event where we almost all went extinct. Humanity almost ceased to exist. We're lucky to be here. Richard Dawkins, he's not a guy that I agree with about God, because I'm all about the higher power, personally, but that's okay. I still love him as a brother. He talked about how our DNA will only allow for a certain set of people, and the set of people that exist is much smaller than the set of possible people. So, of all the millions and billions of people that could exist, it's just you and me in our ordinariness that are here. And I think we can not make that an isolating factor, like, oh my God, it's just random chance and everything is just willy-nilly and we live in a chaotic universe, because, yeah, it's pretty chaotic out there. But we're still here and we can control our minds, because if we, as an individual, can control our minds, then we're not really our mind, are we? We're the observer of the mind, which is a strange thing to think about. Anyway, I'm going to jam a little bit. I'm not very good, but that's okay. There was a great Zen monk who said once, I don't play for others, I play for my own pleasure. And hey, if you turn off the video after I start playing, that's fine with me. Just hit that like and subscribe. I'm still learning, man. We're all still figuring out exactly what we're doing here. It's a strange thing, this life, isn't it? Anyway, I'll try to play you something nice. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't. Guitar's a little out of tune. Should have checked that. I can't sit here and make you listen to an out-of-tune guitar. But hey, it is what it is, man. I just really hope that I encourage some of you tonight. I hope that I made your day a little bit better and not worse. I really hope that you're doing all right out there and that you have a support system to lean on. And like I said, if you don't, just hit me up at WarDoveForPeace on Twitter. I'd be happy to talk to you, especially if you're going through a rough time. So God bless you. And remember, folks, be kind, be humble. God bless you. And we'll see you on the next video. Peace.